I will prove to gamers everywhere that I am a creature most worthy of leading their cause. I stand for honesty, integrity and transparency in my corrupt behavior. Follow me, fellow gamers. Follow me to victory. I am Bewildered Ape.
Wow guys, mucho drama lately, am I right? After everyone's favorite YouTube feminist that beats women went into hiding for what we had hoped was forever, he recently reared his ugly head on Big Lundy's channel where he commandeered the whole thing to not address the drama, only to talk about it without naming names and explain that myself and Bewildered Ape are terrible people. Even though I'm the only people. He was waiting for a moment to come back and exact revenge on me for semi-outing him as a girlfriend abuser in a video a while back. Sequester Zone hung on to conversations we had way back during his drama with Extremely Boring and Archduchess, where I said that I thought I was being sexually harassed by Dick Coughlin and now intends to use them against me. Wait, I felt sexually harassed and he's going to use that against me? YouTube content creators are here for various reasons: cooking, makeup, cars, pushing a political standpoint, etc. Sequester Zone was here to teach us about philosophy. Ape is here to change the discourse. Witch is here to expose misogyny. Kalo is here to create a dialogue with the manosphere. And I'm here for truth. I'm here because people see what is meant to be normal on television and in the media or in advertisements. And on the surface, they try as best they can to reflect that, while underneath being something different entirely. I've seen hundreds of people a day throughout the years in my line of work and worked closely with many and have observed that people portray what they think you want to see, and when you get to know them, they have this secretive and crazy alter ego. Everyone does. This is the true part of people, who they really are. For example, we see this happy-go-lucky, totally neutral armored skeptic character, but underneath he's a married man trying to hook up online and befriending anti-feminists. That's who he really is. The rest is just aesthetics. I'm no moralist. I don't think that cheating is evil. There are no instances of animals that choose life mates. Maybe a long time ago you heard from a friend that penguins do, but no, they don't. Even our closest primate relatives have not been found to take part in this type of behavior. So why do we? Because we made it up. Marriage was created to drop incest and disease levels. It's clear that with high divorce rates that people can't seem to make the long-term work, even though they want to so badly. For most, it's impossible. So no, I don't fault people for straying, but I do want truth. Here's the truth about Dick Coughlin. A while back, I was in a bit of a ladies' knitting circle with JJ Talks and Tainted Liberal, where we would basically text all day through Facebook. One day on Facebook, Dick Coughlin, who I'd never spoken to before, began to poke me. He messaged me that he started slow at first and began moving faster and faster to simulate sex. I joked back with him about it that it had been a while since I had a good poking. I have no problem with flirtatious banter or men and women hitting on one another. If I have an issue with the level it reaches, it's on me to state that it's making me uncomfortable. And if they continue, then that is harassment. So we talked about people on YouTube we didn't like, we talked about people we like, editing programs, and his show. Then he said he was taking a few of my Facebook pictures for masturbating. It was at this point that I started nodding off. I had worked a long day and had just gotten back from taking my dog to the beach and was exhausted. So I'm half typing, half sleeping. Then Dick sends me a picture of himself in his underwear. I say he should probably not do that. I had already mentioned earlier that I was still living with a boyfriend who I had recently broken up with. Then he sends another picture and I say seriously, he needs to stop. So he stops. We chit-chat more about YouTube in a friendly way, and then I ask him how often he does stuff like this and what it entails, because I'm new to using the internet to communicate with strangers and I'm totally ignorant to this type of thing. He explains how it goes down and we move on. Then I mention it in my lady group, and Tainted Liberal, who was in high school at this point and 18, says that she had a similar experience with Dick, but that with her, he said that he watched her video while masturbating to see if he could finish before she finishes the video. So we three discuss this and try to decide what to do. The reason why people wanted to impeach Clinton for having sex with Monica Lewinsky is because when a person of power attempts to seduce you in the workplace, they are taking advantage of their special positions. In a sense, this is thought to be rape. If a boss flirts or attempts to seduce a lower-ranking employee, this is sexual harassment. The woman can feel as if she's totally game, but there is a power dynamic in existence that blurs the lines. This isn't the rules of feminism. These are the rules in a workplace, and myself, Tainted, JJ, AS, and Dick are all paid by Google. So, is this not considered a workplace? JJ felt she needed to make a video in which she discussed the harassment that goes on behind the scenes on YouTube, especially among men who claim to be feminists. She never reveals her harasser, Abaddon5, out of fear that she will get all of the harassment of his fans. After receiving a ton of online harassment from the fans of Armored Skeptic and Shoe on Head, I felt it was necessary to be honest and prove a point about the way corrupt YouTubers silence the people that they have harassed with their loyal fans. Basically, a woman can't come forward and name her harasser without being dogpiled. You can think I'm evil for doing this, but JJ and I are not friends. I have no loyalty to her and have my own interests in mind, which share the truth and work toward diminishing online harassment. So we decided that what happened with Dick was harassment. But before anyone went public, I decided to discuss things with him. I told him about the girls and that we were talking about what happened. He said he wanted nothing to do with it and didn't message me again for a few weeks. He made a PM joke about being a harasser to me, and I took that opportunity to discuss things with him. He explained that he thought I was interested and that he never had said anything of that to Tainted Liberal and that he would share all of their chat logs with me as proof. I believed him, and the thing was settled until Sequester Zone decided to come back and try to hold this thing over me. I did feel harassed in the beginning with Dick, but once we talked, I felt better. I still believed I wasn't harassed until Tainted Liberal showed me proof that Dick had really made the masturbating comment. Now I don't know what to do. Dick tagged me in a post on his Facebook about him being accused of harassment where I came to his defense and said that he didn't. I attempted to explain the situation to his fans, but it felt awkward and I felt like I was doing a disservice to Tainted Liberal and to women everywhere who have been harassed online and then terrified to say anything. So to all of you watching, let me know what you think. This isn't another outing of the dark side of another YouTuber. Coughlin is someone I genuinely like and admire, and Tainted Liberal has said the same to me. And for Sequester Zone, if you've made it here,
Thank you for watching. Feel free to comment.